This is the Jan Spiller Show, live every Tuesday night. For life advice using your personal astrology chart, call toll-free 877-242-8212. You can ask about anything: love, money, your job, relationships. Find out what your best path of action is. And now, here's Jan Spiller. Jan, I have a question. We've had tweeters tweet in about the new moon. I know there's a new moon coming, and I know you wrote a book, New Moon Astrology. So what actually is a new moon, and what does it do, and what should we think about it?
Well, I am glad you asked that, Frank, especially tonight, because the new moon happens once a month, and it's a power day. And it's
a power day.
Yeah, it's like harnessing the forces of the universe to help our dreams come true.
Is that today, the new moon? When is the new moon?
It's Saturday. It's
Whoa,
coming Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday, June 12th at 7:16 a.m. Eastern Time.
Very exciting. Yeah. Very exciting.
You need some of your wishes to come true.
I need new moon stuff right now.
Yeah. Well, you can wish for love, money, anything.
All of those things I'm going to wish for.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jan, we have a caller on the line, actually.
Okay.
And I believe it is Deb.
Okay, good. So, Deb, are you here?
Line number?
Line number 1. No, 3. 1? Okay, no, 1. 3. Okay, 3. 3.
Who's on line 1?
Line 1
is Jen.
Jen, that's who I have.
Okay.
So let's get Jen then, and in the meantime, people,
okay.
The audience can call, it's a power day, so by all means use it to your advantage. You can tune into my website, janspiller.com, and on the front page it will tell you the best times for wishing this Saturday and Sunday. It's good for 48 hours after the new moon hits. But, there are different cycles so that certain parts of that 48-hour period following the exact time of the new moon are more potent than others. And you can go to my website, and it's just free. Right there on the front page, on the home page, it'll give you tips for this month's new moon. Every month before the new moon, about 4 days before it, we have tips on what is the most powerful time and how to make wishes during that particular new moon. Okay, so we have, and the website is janspiller.com. Okay, I'm talking about this great website where you get all the secret information. I forgot to tell you the name of the site. So now I guess we have Jen on the line. Is that true? Is this Jen?
Hello.
Hi. Is this Jen? It's Jen. Great. So where are you calling from, Miss Jen?
Brooklyn.
Oh, good, Brooklyn. So what have you called about tonight?
I am calling about career. I am in the process of a lot of new beginnings. I was recently married. I left a corporate job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a yoga instructor, and I'm writing a book. And I'm looking for an agent for the book. And I'm wondering if you have any insight on that process for me from my chart, or any insight on timing. I will be setting my new moon intentions for my writing project this Saturday.
Good for you. Absolutely correct. And there's some, I think on the website, there's some sample wishes for this particular new moon.
Mm-hmm.
And actually this new moon is in Gemini,
mm-hmm.
and Gemini rules writing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the perfect time to make writing wishes. But also there's some wishes that give you an example of how to word your wishes.
Right. I am very familiar with your book.
Oh, okay, good. Because it's important. All we can change is ourselves, and by wording them in the right way, we open a receptivity in ourselves, and then the things we want just come to us naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So in your case, Jen, it looks to me like you have a lot of, first of all, you have a tremendous amount of creative fire. There's no doubt about that. Creativity, romance, passion, these are all second nature to you. I mean, they're easy, they're natural for you. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh, definitely.
So your creative power, you see, to write a book, like the book that you're writing, takes a lot of perseverance. It takes determination. It takes a lot of willfulness, a strong will, and you already have that developed. So I think the thing to do, you're asking, what exactly are you asking? Because you have a lot to contribute here. You do have you are one of the people bringing in the future. You see the future.
Oh, Well, it's a memoir, and it's actually really challenging at the moment. And I'm just getting together my book proposal, and I'm just wondering, is there a time, and I know that timing's everything, so I'm just wondering from an astrological perspective, is there a more auspicious time than others for me to be querying agents and submitting my proposal?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me give you some general formulas since you seem to know something about astrology. Okay, you don't want Mercury retrograde. It's clear now. It's not going to go retrograde until the middle of August, the 20th of August. So between now and the 20th of August, the energy is clear. And also just avoid the void of course moon. And you can check my website every day and find out what hours that is. So get everything all set to go. And when there's no void of course moon, especially after a new moon, is a potent time. I mean, I don't know how close you are, but I would time it to the new moon.
Right. I'm probably a couple of months out from
Okay.
being in really tip-top shape. I still need to get an editor to look over it for me. I think I'm in a number 2 year from a numerology perspective. Is that correct?
Yeah, but if you've got a couple months ahead, I would wait until after September the 12th.
Wait until after September 12th.
Absolutely, and use the new moon. You have a new moon there. Well, it's on the 8th, so I would just wait. I would you don't want to send it just before Mercury goes retrograde. That's nonsense because they're going to receive it when Mercury's retrograde, and they won't be able to think clearly. Yeah, after that date and after the 8th, I would say that the following week would be great.
Okay, good.
And okay, now what was your other question there?
Oh, I'm in a number 2 year for numerology?
Yeah,
And what does that mean exactly? Because last year was so many new beginnings.
I know, that was because you were in a number 1. It was perfect. So you're in a number 2 now, so that's all about relationships and cooperation.
Oh, so it would be a good time to look for an agent.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And when you're and I'll give you some tips on that what's going to work for you on that. But also, it's a time. The whole year is a time of integrating the new you that was created last year into your relationships. You have a whole new identity now. So the idea is to start integrating that new identity in your relationships, especially people you've known since before last year. They know you as a certain way. So now it's like beginning to let them know who you are now and relating in that context rather than staying frozen in their image of who you were.
Yeah, I was in a very different sort of career.
Yes.
Okay.
So that will be helpful. Now, in terms of finding an agent, you're one of the people bringing in the new age, okay? So there's already an agent that's going to resonate with what you're doing. You want somebody that gets you. Do you see what I'm saying? Your ideas are highly unusual. Are you aware of that?
That what? What's highly
Your
unusual?
ideas are your ideas. What you're writing about is in some way kind of avant-garde. Kind of. What are you writing about?
And it's kind of about a healing journey. I had cancer when I was in my late teens.
Okay.
And so it's about travel and healing and kind of living authentically as a way to move beyond illness.
This is beautiful. This is fabulous. Does it have how-to stuff in it? You're very good with how-to.
It's not how-to. It is strict literary memoir, but there's a lot of show-don't-tell type of advice interwoven in personal story.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Well, since it is an attitude that since you do see the future, I don't know if you're aware of that. But, yeah. Your perspectives are often not quite in society yet. The book needs to get out, so something will happen. You want to trust that life is on your side. This is your job. Your timing isn't always the best. Sometimes you see things way ahead of time. But go ahead and start putting it out during the timing we talked about after the middle of September. And see what happens, and not to worry. Okay, first see where the flow is going, then use your will to take action on it. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Good luck to you, Jan.
Thank you so much.
You're sure welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.